guys, welcome to Teacher with Wings and welcome to another episode. Well, in this video I'm going to talk about something very basic yet a little confusing for a lot of students who are planning to take admission in their MBA. Now it's going to be a video that will compare CAT exams and SNAP exams. We are going to talk about everything that keeps the two of them along the same lines, that means in terms of similarities, and we are also going to talk a little bit about how different they are from each other. So if you're coming to the channel for the first time, have a look at the content. This is my platform where I talk about everything that I'm getting to learn, that I'm getting to experience, and how exactly I prepared for my MBA. I'm sure if you're someone who is going along the journey or planning to do the same, it's going to be really helpful for you. So consider subscribing to it, and let's now get into the video and understand how similar and at the same point of time different are CAT exams from the SNAP exams. So stay tuned till the end of the video. Okay, so let's begin with something really basic. So what exactly is CAT and what exactly is SNAP? So CAT stands for Common Aptitude Test, and just as the name suggests, it's a common test that you can give for getting an admission in a lot of MBA colleges. Specifically, it is organized by the IIMs every single year. One or the other premier IIM colleges, they make this paper. They are the ones who design the paper. So last year I sat for the IIM for the CAT exams, and at that time it was IIM Ahmedabad which basically designed the paper, right? So every single year there is one of the IIMs which comes up and takes the responsibility of designing the paper and drafting the paper. So once you sit for your CAT exams, you get a CAT percentile, and this percentile gets you a direct entry in all the IIMs. That includes all the new IIMs, baby IIMs, and the ABCs and the Blackie. And then not just that, there are so many other colleges in the country also which accepts the scores of the CAT exams. That would include a lot of colleges in the A category, B category, and also in the C category. So just in case if there's anyone who's having any doubt that which college accepts this score, there are two ways you can find this out. Number one is when you sit for applying for this exam, you will get an attached list of colleges which accept the CAT score. And alongside, if you have a college in your mind that you're eyeing upon, what you can do is you can also go through their official website and see if they accept the CAT score. So this is about the CAT exams and the colleges which would be accepting the CAT score. अब चलते हैं SNAP की तरफ. तो SNAP is basically Symbiosis National Aptitude Test, and just as the name suggests, it is the score that you can use for taking admission in all the Symbiosis colleges which are offering an MBA degree. Now that will include all the SIBM family colleges, SCMHRD, SIDTM, SIMS, SCIT, and so many other colleges. So there are a good variety of colleges in the list, all under the Symbiosis International Universities, and the ones which are offering MBA in their curriculum, you can use your SNAP score to get an admission in that. So how can you actually know that what cutoff is expected or what exactly are these colleges where the SNAP score can work? I'm going to attach a list of all the SNAP colleges so that you can make a choice alongside the tentative cutoffs which have been there in the previous year, so that you get a clear idea that which college you need to be eyeing upon and how can you basically go ahead with it. So that was part one, to understand which colleges are there to take the CAT score and which colleges take the SNAP score. Now let's move ahead to question number 2. Let's talk about the timeline. Now when we talk about the timeline, every year the CAT exams happen in the last week of November. So last year it happened on the 27th of November, and on the contrary, the SNAP exams, they will be happening thrice in a year. So in 99% of the cases, what happens is the SNAP exams are held after the CAT exams. So somewhere around December first week will be your first date or the first attempt for SNAP, and then towards the end of December will be the second, and then mid-January will be the third attempt. So that was the tentative date that they kept in the pockets for the last year. Now these dates are subjected for change. So what you can do is you can stay tuned to the official website to get the exact idea about when are these papers happening. That exam happens in the month of November, and SNAP, there are 3 attempts, out of which you can take only 2 attempts. I'll again emphasize on the fact you can only give 2 attempts in the SNAP. Now you will get a lot of videos talking about which attempt was the best attempt, and is there a similarity in terms of the level of examination. So in my opinion, I took 2 attempts. I gave the first and the second attempt. I also became a victim of the fact that there were so many people who were claiming that you should be giving the first and the third. But in my personal opinion, I don't really think that makes any difference. You can take any attempt. The only thing is you need to see when are you actually ready. Most of the times what people do is they go for the second and the third, considering that they would be like just done with the CAT exam, and then the window, the time gap between the first attempt of SNAP and CAT is a little shorter, so people opt to go for the second and the third attempt. So this is totally on your discretion. You will get a clear tentative date for all the attempts, and you have to basically choose which attempt would you like to basically sit for, and then accordingly you'll get the admit card and you can sit down and give your exam. So let's move on to question number 3. Which colleges take the CAT score and which colleges take the SNAP score? Now I have already talked about it in the first question, where I answered that all the symbiosis colleges which are having MBA in their curriculum, they would be accepting the SNAP score. The CAT score cannot be accepted for the symbiosis colleges, and it's the other way around as well. But there is an important catch which you need to understand. So when you will be sitting down to fill the CAT exam, so you will get the option of all the IMs in it, wherein all of them would be automatically selected. So just in case you are getting a score which will be like whatever score you're going to be getting, so once you select all of these colleges, you will be automatically eligible to sit for those colleges, and then you sit for the G pivot and the other interview processes whatever the colleges have planned out for you. But that doesn't happen in case of SNAP. So what happens in SNAP is, in SNAP you have to basically make your choice of which college would you like to go for your further admission or further processes. When I chose my college, so this is my second year, last to last year I gave, and I got into the college, and that's when I filled up my form. So basically I had the option of choosing 5 colleges, and then there would also be a time window that would be attached with every college. So if you are suppose say taking up a college which is not, maybe like SIBM Pune or SCMHRD, so there would also be certain colleges which will open their application window post the SNAP exam. So you can take that option as well. But it's always great that you have a clarity that which college would you like to go ahead with, and you choose it while filling up the form. CAT system is a little different. So once you give the CAT exam, when you fill up the CAT form, you get all the IMs automatically selected, but alongside there are so many other colleges which take the CAT score. So if you are individually applying in any of those colleges, then you will have to pay a separate fee post the results are out, and then you can sit down for the entire process and see if that is where you would like to go ahead with. अच्छा, चलो अब हम एक और important aspect की बात करते हैं, which exam is easier than the other or tougher than the other. So I would strongly say that both the exams are so different when it comes to the pattern in which they are presented, and also in terms of the way people look at them. CAT is more of an analytical based paper, wherein it doesn't really matter how many questions you do. What really matters is what is your level of accuracy in that. SNAP, on the contrary, is a doable paper, but it is high on accuracy, and it is a time bound paper, considering it's having 60 questions for 60 minutes. So you closely have like 1 minute per question. So you have to basically make sure that you are not lagging behind in terms of the timing, and at the same point of time you're not tampering your accuracy as well. CAT, the number of questions, they keep varying. The year when we gave, there were 72 questions, but the timing is also more than 1 hour. If I'm not wrong, it's I think 2 hour or maybe 1.5 hour. I'm not very sure of that. I'll check and I'll put it up over here. So for you to understand this, they will be having a different pattern of the paper. SNAP will be having a different pattern of the paper. What really matters is, I would always suggest that before you go ahead and make your decision, try to give some sample papers, try to go through the previous records, try to see how others have prepared, and then when you feel confident enough to go ahead with any one of them, you can definitely take up that exam and land into your dream MBA college. Now let's talk about the pattern. So the pattern of CAT is definite. See, when it comes to the terminology or section wise, it's very similar. So since the patterns are going to be different, the entire preparation that one needs to put in to get into their dream college from either of the two verticals, that is also going to be very, very different. A lot of people say that you can prepare for both of them together. Yes, you can, but the amount of effort that would be needed will be very, very different. And I'm not I don't know, it depends on, if you think you can like manage in that way, then please go ahead. But it's always great if you have a clarity where exactly you want to go ahead with. If you want to go ahead with the symbiosis colleges, then I think a very diligent effort from the very beginning can give you the opportunity to be a part of the most premier symbiosis college, which is SIBM Pune. And the same goes even for IIMs also. So if you have been very diligently working forward, working really very hard for the CAT exams, then it would be a little easier for you to get into the IIMs, Blackies, or even in the other IIMs. So it depends on you, how do you want to like take the whole journey forward. Well, obviously there are so many intricate details that one needs to be clear with when it comes to the CAT and the SNAP exams, in terms of the similarity and in terms of the differences as well. These were some of them which I tried to share and clarify with you. But yes, if you are left out with any further doubts, please drop it down in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And on the basis of whatever questions I'm getting from your side, I'll also be making a lot of other videos. So I may not be of a great use when it comes to the CAT vertical, but yes, I can definitely help you out with the preparation, what resources you can have, what colleges are there in the symbiosis family, and how basically you can go forward to actually get into the college of your dream. Not just that, I make a lot of other videos to decode and help you out with the skills that are needed, and alongside how to basically decide your specialization. So there's a lot that's going on in the platform. There's a lot that I am updating, and your consideration by subscribing to the channel and liking the videos will make me more enthusiastic to actually make more such videos. So that was it for today. I really hope it added some value to your time which you spent with me on this video. And yes, once again, thank you so much if you're already a part of the family, and if you're new, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm sure it's going to help you out in many different ways. जो भी questions हो comment में ज़रूर लिखना, और हाँ, if you see someone who's preparing for the same, maybe you would like to share the video with that person as well, so that helps me. That was it for today. Hope you have a great time ahead. I'll see you very soon. Until then, bye bye and take care.